We've got an animated storyteller, some exploring channels similar to my overnight challenges, and a special guest. Yes, this and more on Top 5 Underrated YouTubers Season 2, Episode 6. Remember that form you could all submit to from Season 1? Well, yeah, it's ready and waiting in the description for Season 2. New and improved, of course. Don't forget the bell on my channel either, so you never miss an episode of Underrated YouTubers. Number 5. Alexmations is a bit of a rare uploader, but I'm hoping after he sees this he may come back to the channel more often. I've seen a lot of these young animators who have a lot of potential but struggle to upload due to school and life in general. I was a little slow getting onto Alex's submission, so I need to do him some justice here. Back to young animators, as well as seeing their experience widen, their content grow and their skill levels rise, you get the whole teenage life that is fully relatable to people of their age, and of course older people like myself who have been through it, of course. Not everyone relates to the face-to-face basis, so hearing these young animators' stories through their animations are actually really interesting. Could be some drama from a teacher or, you know, some embarrassing story to tell. It's all fully relatable. I mean, the skill of the animators are incredible as well, don't get me wrong, but most of these are stories from these real life situations that are extremely interesting at times. That's why I enjoy watching and listening to these animators, whether young or old, as the stories they have and the incredible animations to go with it just make it. Alex is a clear example of this, a young teen that is up and coming as an animator and that has some interesting stories to tell. Whether it's his most embarrassing crush, a series of embarrassing stories, surviving a deadly situation, all these must tempt at least some of you to go over and watch and listen. Get those uploads up and running, bro, because I know I'm definitely keen for more.
I invited my brother Johnny from Alexmations to come, so we're just waiting on him. In the meantime, I'm gonna sing to y'all a Christmas carol. Let me just practice a little. Me. Jingle. What? That must be him. Yeah, come in.
Oh, hi, Alex. How you been?
Good day. I've now taken over from MisterOmega. I've tied him up. He's in the corner. And as you can hear, he's very frightened. So I've found a person called Caitlyn. She's been around for roughly a year and she's got quite a lot of show for it. She's got like funny moments with mainly horror reactions like Among Us, Minecraft, Valorant, Unturned. You know, the channel kind of reminds me of a Vanos style funny moments montage. Depending on your preference in gaming, there's just about a game for everyone. Just heed my warning when I say don't check out a second channel to avoid getting rolled. Literally, I've done that for you. As I look through the channel, I've got to say, I've never seen Outlast play with friends either. Considering it's a single player game, this is actually an impressive video. What she does is she gets friends and watching the gameplay and then they help her and guide her through, which for me I think is awesome. I haven't really actually seen that kind of content and it brings an originality to her channel, which is really refreshing in this day and age. The amount of sarcasm we get from Caitlyn is some of the finest I've heard. So if a satirical approach is your thing, then you're in luck with this channel. And when it comes to editing, Caitlyn has very simple cutscenes which actually work, but what really impressed me as a non-editor was the consistent subtitles added to the video. I literally cannot imagine doing this. I mean, that would take a long time, like an age, and I've got the attention span of a sparrow. Massive ups for spending your time on this detail. Looking at her channel, I think the biggest video she did was about 100 days on Minecraft. God, there's a lot of places I'd rather be for 100 days than Minecraft, so, I mean, that's impressive. Check it out, it's actually really good. And I know you guys have enjoyed a lot of Minecraft on Omega's channel with Ash, so worth a look. Again, for Caitlyn was used, it would be really awesome to see some more uploads coming through because the content she produces is fantastic, and the funny moments along with like the simplified editing and the sarcastic subtitles, it's something we really need right now.
Ayo, their PC's better than mine!
How long ago was this?
Wait. No! Do you see that? There's just a person up there.
Right one.
No, you 100% saw it.
Wait,
100%.
Dee Dee, I didn't say anything, did you? Nope. I didn't see nothing.
What?
I've finally been untied here, ready for number 3, don't worry. Bit of rope burn, I'm good. One less trip to the shop, they say. Yeah, You have to admire channels like Real Life Unboxing, the fact that they blow a lot of money for our interests, like how much these channels actually spend, and especially being a small channel like this, must cost something to the pocket. It's not like they're carrying a lifeboat of sponsors, so unless they have a super rich lifestyle or family, this is definitely one sprung from passion of discovering and not too much care for money. Anyway, Real Life Unboxing is a small channel, yep, small channel, found in the depths of YouTube, banking only 1k subs, that manages to upload an unboxing just about every 3 days. Now that is dedication. I mean, this guy has a video giving Mr. Beast a run for his money, so it's got to be worth checking, right? Anyway, let's forget the honey ads and look properly at what kind of things this unboxing channel is really unboxing. First thing, he has a Thread Beast mystery box that he tends to unbox once a month. Long story short, it's a budget mystery box made for men to receive clothes, shaving equipment, etc. But don't worry, woman. He has scent box mystery boxes as well. I mean, it can be for men as well, of course. I'm not judging. Besides all these, there is of course tech. If you cannot sleep, well, look here, we have a white noise sleep machine. Want some cheap earbuds? Try Rise Boom Buds 2 for size. Need a turbo fan to go along with your setup to keep you cool in the summer? Well, check out his review on Honeywell's Turbo Force Power Fan. Jeez, I feel like that commercial guy. Anyway, considering all that, please go check out Real Life Unboxing. The dude is sweating it out there, especially in the pocket, so yeah, go check out his content and drop him a sub if you enjoy what he does.
Bacon wrapped chicken drumsticks with the new Corsori Smart 5.8 core air fryer that I just got. It's not all that new, but I just got it, so it's new to me. Up to 85% less fat than traditionally fried foods. Smart control through the phone app and touchscreen display.
Number 2 on this list is the man, the myth, the legend. It's the bloody amazing Keys. He is an Australian living in Thailand, so you can imagine what goes on. But he's a vlogger who uploads new adventures and new vlogs daily. Like, that's seriously impressive considering like how few subscribers he's got. I mean, really impressive. Yeah, and watching his channel as well. I mean, he does a lot of traveling stuff, so watching his channel is great with what's going on in the world right now, considering we're not allowed to travel. He goes to some pretty amazing places. He eats incredible food and he hangs out with, amazing people. He literally living the dream. I mean, I'm really jealous. Living in a tropical paradise with beautiful women, beautiful food, beautiful scenery. What more could a man desire? I've also seen he's been to other countries in Asia too. Like, he's gone to South Korea and Japan and the Philippines, and currently he's in Thailand. I've always wanted to go to the Philippines and go scuba diving with whale sharks. Like, that would be amazing. And I'd also really love to go to Osaka to see the castle. It really just shows how much we are really missing out on right now. Also on his channel, I noticed he did some urban exploration around some abandoned places. Now that's cool. In one video, Keys is exploring an abandoned mall. It's incredible. In the other one, he is exploring an abandoned plane graveyard. Like, that is amazing. Like, there's a 747 just sitting there. It's just incredible to think that once upon a time, these machines actually flew. Probably wouldn't find something like that in New Zealand. I mean, I would be there in New Zealand. These ones are definitely worth the watch. Keys also gives a really good insight into living in these places. I mean, a lot of people travel to these places. I mean, I've been to Vietnam before and traveled through. It was amazing. Do it once this is all over. He's actually living there, and that really gives a good insight into how these places operate and what's the actual reality. Like, you hear about how cheap they are to live. He really brings home the reality of what it's like culturally to live in these places, especially for an Aussie bloke. For a daily vlogger, there's some interesting content coming up, and with some added editing into these vlogs, they really do well. No wonder he's pounding the views right now. And yeah, his sub count is a little higher than Omega's. I decided to mention this guy because I figured that a bit of you would actually take an interest in the channel and exploring like these parts with Mr. Keys. Through all those $9 nights and bus cancellations, you're doing us a service and a favour during these tough times. Keep on trucking.
Good morning from Konkan. We are back on the road again today. So,
Number 1. Now, I know all of you enjoy my overnight challenges, and I promise there is more coming. In the meantime, however, I have yet another channel submitted here that does these kinds of videos and much more. Exploring with Insight explores a lot of places around the US and afar, like an abandoned boarding school or a secret World War II bunker. These guys don't exactly do the full overnight experience, but they certainly explore some of the most tainted and aged places there is, with of course some hidden gems here and there. One of the most interesting explores that's been done is an abandoned cinema with all the power on. I'm not joking, the power is still on. It's crazy to think a place like that is just up and left, with power running and all. Also, all the equipment was left behind. You gotta think of how many thousands of dollars that equipment is worth. I honestly can never get over why people cannot be bothered to give a rat about these things. Whether it's a financial situation or a midlife crisis, it still doesn't make sense to me why you just want to leave all of this behind. As an explorer myself, these places are always the best to explore, being that they have everything still in it. You hope like heck it hasn't been vandalized or touched before, of course, but you feel the sense of like you are the first person to discover it. And I got that kind of feeling seeing this video. In saying this, channels like Exploring with Insights gives me those chills, you know, just by watching the history being explored once again after being left for so long. Some other places I see being explored is a 5-star hotel. We got Lost Tanks in Germany, which is of course right up Pencil Hair's alley for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know I have subscribers on here that loves this stuff, so I don't want to spoil this channel too much. I want you guys to jump in and watch Exploring with Insights channel and get some of those amazing places explored while you wait on, of course, my overnight challenges. Keep up the good work exploring with Insight, and of course, keep urban exploring, mate. I'm proud of you.
And a lot of crates with beers. Probably all empty. I have no idea. Oh no. The beers under the first crate are still full. You wanna have a beer?
No, I don't drink alcohol.
Look like he had also a cat. And I'm the first one who come in this place here. No other urbexer ever has been in this place. So those locations.
Thanks Mr. Pencil for joining us today, of course, with this episode. If you want more Pencil here, definitely no erasers, of course, I do not mention erasers, guys, then let us know in the comments below. The man literally, you know, sits, camps, whatever, down the road, so, you know, anything is possible here. Thanks again for tuning in. Who was your favourite YouTuber this episode? I mean, who was yours, Pencil?
To be honest, all of them.
Probably a good answer there. Okay, you heard the man himself. We'll see you all soon.
Ciao.